Hey guys, Rennie here. I needed to do the trailer hubs because I didn't want to deal with all the bearings and the racings and stuff like that. So I have a two-wheel idle axle trailer. It's 5 lugs, and I needed to redo the hubs on them because the wheel, my white wheel is, looks disgusting. It looks like grease. One side is missing a dust cover and all of that good stuff. So I went ahead and bought the stuff that I needed, new hubs and stuff like that. And here we go. So this is installed. I didn't record me taking it off because I don't know what I'm doing. So this is what my wheel looks like, and I'm actually going to replace the tire on that too. But I didn't do this. This was long overdue. I didn't do it because it was intimidating, and I didn't know how to size the hub or what kind of trailer I had, or any type of information. But I'll tell you what I did was here's the old one. So all you have to do to get this off is obviously take the tire off, take this dust cover off, and then there's a cotter pin underneath it. You wipe it down, you take the cotter pin out, and then you pull it off. That's it for the whole hub on this one hub on this trailer. And you do all of that in reverse order, with exception to just checking for the play in it and how tight it is. So here on this one, I have it torn down, and this is with the hub off. Now I went and tried to find them at Lowe's and Tractor Supply, and they all came in pieces, and I didn't really know what I was looking at. But what I did was I took my old hub with me to the store, and I took a caliper. A caliper is this thing. So what I did was take my caliper, and I'm measuring the inside. So that's what the top part is. So what I did was I measured the inside of this, okay, on the old caliper, and this one came out to roughly what's that, 1.9. There's the 9. It passed the 9. 1.9, and I guess what, 12? 1.912. Okay, so on the old caliper it was roughly the same size. So that's how I determined which hub I needed. When I was looking for it, it was like 5-lug hub for 1,250 pounds, 5-lug hub for 1,750 pounds. I don't know. So that's the best way I could do it. Now, they don't say 1.9 whatever or 2-inch or no. So this one, Tractor Supply, I think, had like 1 1/6, and I had already measured it at it was like above the 1 1/6. So I was like, well, okay, let me check out what sizes these things come in and what the difference is. Well, obviously, if it's a little bit bigger, it's going to handle more weight. And mine ended up being the 1,750 pound 5 stud spindle, which is it fits a 1 3/8 inch taper. All right. So this kit is actually really nice because I don't have to pack bearings. I got this from O'Reilly's. It had been sitting on a shelf for apparently a long time, what the associate said there. But this cost me, $70. And for this, for two of them, and it cost me $140 with tax. So maybe a little bit less than $70 a piece. But for this, just to not to have to pack the bearings, and I just got to slide it on. That saves me a lot of time and a lot of headache because, I don't want to do all that. All right, so that is literally installed. I just seated the, oh, sorry, you're staring at the ground. I just seated the Just push that bearing in. It only goes on one way, you know, with the studs on the outside. And we take the castle nut here, and we're going to run this in. And now, the only thing that I found out that I didn't care for with this kit were the instructions. So the instructions, let's see, let's look at them so we can see them together. Where's it at? There it is. Right here, step 4, it says torque lug nuts to 80 foot-pounds. I wasn't paying attention. That didn't mean the castle nut. It meant to just put it on and then torque these little guys that it comes with to 80 foot-pounds. What you have to do is you want to run this in castle nut. All right, and see how that spins freely? Nice. Okay, so you just, it's a 1.5 inch castle nut, and you just want to run that in with a ratchet until you start to get some you know, it starts to tighten up. You want it to spin freely, but not have any play, if that makes sense. That means you know, you don't want it to wobble back and forth, and sometimes you'll have to put the tire on to make sure that that doesn't happen. But in this case, I'm not. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got that down to where I wanted it. It spins freely. It's not binding. I'm not having to, I mean, after I let go of it, it spins some more. If it doesn't do that, or you got to push a little hard to get it to spin, it's too tight. And then I just aligned, made sure that my castle nut, see the little hole there? I wanted to make sure that the cotter pin would go all the way through, like so. And give a little tap it, get, go. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then we're going to bend that around so, you know, we can put the dust cover on. Give it. What in the... All right, what is going on? No, stay. Okay, let's see. Ah, okay, that's better. We're gonna do it better. It's, yep. We're gonna get it. Just what in the... It's really hard to do this one-handed. We could just bend. That's what I need you to do right now. Come on. Come on. Okay. We're just going to call that good. Okay, I finally got it on where I want it. I got it bent around there. It was just interfering with the castle nut just a touch. So now we just got to get the dust cover on. Ironically, this was the worst side. If you looked at the spindle, it had some pitting on it. I don't have the time or the willingness to have the spindle cut off and replaced because it did have pitting on there. But that's not on there all the way. And nope, don't do that. Okay, you're just going to want to tap it on there, okay? That's what, nope, get out of there, I'm sorry. Let's see, get out of their grass, okay. Okay, okay. Oh. Just, okay, let's, yep, nope, not yet. What in the, okay. It's just not, this can be a pain. Okay, I'll come back when I have this seated with 2 hands. And after beating the love tapping it into place, it's seated. So it's seated all the way around best I could. And then you just put the tire on, torque the lug nuts to 80 foot-pounds, and then, you know, it says check it after 50 to 75 miles. So make sure nothing bad's going on. And that's it. So I hope that helps. You even got a mini caliper lesson in there. how to use that. So that's exciting, you know. And if it doesn't work, we'll figure it out together. See ya, YouTubers.